deep in your pits of your soul, you're a comedian. Do you have any updated jokes for me?
Why don't they take tests at the zoo? There's too many cheetahs.
Please. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, WNBA All Star Weekend. No. We are out here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. It's popping. It's hot. A team of WNBA All Stars going up against the U.S. Olympic team who will head to Paris next week. 2021 was the last time we had a Team WNBA versus Team USA All-Star game, and it was Team WNBA that reigned victorious. Will history repeat itself, or will Team USA come out on top? We'll find out in a few hours. Welcome to WNBA Hoop Streams presented by Google. I'm Ari Chambers alongside my goats, my personal goats who happen to be my sisters, Andraya Carter and Coach Carolyn Peck. Y'all heard Caitlin, and so I need y'all to give me some jokes because I like to laugh.
Ooh. Okay, I got one.
Go ahead. You go first.
All right.
Not you already tickled.
What do you call a well-balanced horse?
Oh God.
Stable.
Okay. No.
Are you kidding?
I got it. But
She looks confident like she going.
This better be funny because stable was hilarious.
Why did the women's basketball player bring a ladder to the game?
What?
She wanted to take it to the next level. Now, I have a few more about construction, but I'm still working on it. Well,
Carolyn.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And I'll see y'all after I go back to the hotel and take a nap tonight.
Oh my God. I'm done.
Anyway, I mean, we have a.
You're just ripping them off.
It's like stand-up comedy. Once you're done with this,
You gotta be
analyst work,
ready.
Stand-up comedy.
The horse was funny because stability is important.
It is.
Sometimes I'm a little unstable.
That is true.
Aren't we all?
That
But,
was self-reflecting.
It was actually.
I love that we are unpacking things here, but let's unpack the vibes. Okay. What's it been like in Phoenix? We've been here for the whole week, honey. Carolyn, let's start with you.
I'm going to need a vacation after this weekend. I mean, there's been something going on every night. The stars are out. Was it one place Martin Lawrence was there?
Yeah.
I mean, it is the place to be. Everybody wants to be here to see this All-Star game.
You know what? No, vacation. I need somewhere cold, though. I need a cold vacation.
It's funny that you say that because I was literally just thinking that the energy around All-Star matches the environment. It's hot.
Yes.
It's on fire.
Oof.
Like there is so much heat. And when I say heat, I just mean people. They're bringing all their WNBA gear. They're bringing their energy for these teams, for the players. Everybody I talk to, they have a favorite player. They have a favorite team. Like these fans are so locked in. Like you don't see any fans wandering aimlessly. Like they're all on a mission. They know what they want.
Got the jerseys on.
They know who they love. They know who they came for. It's really special.
The general population walking around like All-Stars. They have the All-Star jerseys. I'm like, are you going to hoop on the court? I'm like, yes. Yes. But let's take a look at our rosters tonight. Okay, we have Team WNBA. Caitlin, Clark, Angel Reese, the rookies. You already know what it is. Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Allisha Gray, Ari. Y'all can read, but thoughts about Team WNBA?
Look, this is their first All-Star game, and I think they're going to put on a show. And the thing about Caitlin and Angel is they are extreme competitors. So you're going to see Caitlin Clark. She's going to be hitting us with some logo threes, and she has perfected that behind-the-back pass, so that's going to be nice. That's going to light up this crowd. And then Angel Reese is going to try to rebound everything that's there.
That's what I was thinking, but I would challenge Angel Reese. I don't know if she's going to hear this, but I want a three from Angel Reese. It's the All-Star game. A three
she's
from
already
Angel
made
Reese.
a couple
yes,
this
that's
season.
what I'm saying.
She made a half court.
I think she gets a couple of threes up in this All-Star game, but the passing of Caitlin Clark to all those other All-Stars is going to be a lot of fun.
I just want to see great ball movement and just shiftiness, but I want to see Angel pull up from the half court because honestly, this is consistent. She won that yesterday.
See? Yes, exactly.
It's all about the dollars.
But what about Team USA? USA is preparing for the Olympics, and we already know they're going to Paris next week. Very quickly, actually, I think they're going tonight, to be honest. But we have Brianna Stewart, Sabrina, Asia, Jewel, Fee. Tell me everything. What are your thoughts? How are we looking going into the Olympics?
Listen, for Team USA, this is preparation for Paris. So, yeah, it's going to be about a show and having some fun. But I think Cheryl Reeve is also working on some things of what they want to use in Paris. And they're going to be challenged because the WNBA All Stars, they got shooters, man. So you're going to have to defend it on the perimeter.
You know what else I know we're talking about Team USA, but I think a slight advantage for the WNBA All-Stars is they're kind of playing with house money.
Yeah.
You know, like they can come out here. For them, they get to just have fun. They don't have to do anything after this. They can leave it all out there on the court. They
just
can
like
spend
y'all.
yeah, they're going on vacation tomorrow while Team USA, going back to the last time Team USA played WNBA All-Stars, John Cole Jones, who was on the All-Star team, she said the tone felt a little different because you knew Team USA was prepping for something. So we might even see a little more intensity in this All-Star game than usual because, like you said, Team USA is trying to prepare to win gold.
Well, did you see the interview by Cheryl Miller? She said when she first got the call from Taj McWilliams Franklin, she was excited because she was going to be able to coach these women. Then when she got with them, they were talking about what they wanted to run. They knew who they were playing against. Like, this is going to be a competitive All-Star game.
So you think it's going to be really spicy? I'm wondering if the people who think that they got snubbed for the USA team are going to come out. Something to prove. I mean, yes, house money, but you're not about to dog me.
You have a point to prove. I think you come out with a little bit of chip on your shoulder. Allisha Gray is one player that I'm looking forward to because she was on fire last night in the skills challenge and the three-point challenge. I want to see if she keeps that momentum today.
I kind of wanted to get All-Star MVP so she could get another bag.
That would be the trifecta.
Honestly, at this point, she needs to take us all out to dinner. Anyway.
Leash, dinner's on you.
She can honestly afford all 17,000 people a meal because that's how many people are going to be coming in here today. What does that say about the growth of the game? It's a sold-out crowd, and it's sold out in like 15 minutes. It's crazy.
Well, I think it was Caitlin Clark that said this is momentum, not a movement, right? And it is. And I think that everything was in place with the infrastructure really rolling off the college game, and more networks wanted to put women's basketball. Look, it's a revenue-generating sport if people get an opportunity to see it. Now more people are educated. That's why they flock to this All-Star game. I mean, when you look at what we had at the Skills Challenge yesterday, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark did not play. But the people came to see the stars that are on the floor.
And they were invested. They were cheering.
Oh, they were excited. And the stars put on a show. That's what I think about, like this All-Star game, even the Final Four. Like, it's a perfect combination of the players performing and delivering, the fans supporting, and the media being there. We have so many cameras, we have so many crews, we have so many analysts. Like, the show gets bigger and bigger, and the performances match it. And I think that's the special part, is when all eyes are on. Think about all the games that we've had this season. Anytime it's been a big game, players have showed up and players have delivered, and that's the best part because fans tune in, then they see these amazing performances, and then they stay. And I think that's the most special part.
Well, I think also the investment in the entertainment value.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you couldn't sit down yesterday every time Ellie did anything.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Ellie was in the stands.
The mascots.
Doing stands.
But also the energy around, the music that's played, the investment. I mean, that costs money. And now that investment is starting to happen for women's basketball.
A big reason for the investment in the growing of the game is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, and we finally get to see them together. So what do you think? What do you make of this duo going into this weekend? This is our Unity shirt segment right now. Unity shirt, okay.
Yes.
I think it's going to be special. You know, I'm excited to maybe watch some pick and roll action. Caitlin get Angel the ball. Angel play off of Caitlin. Like, watching those two, I think it's really special. You know, Angel, I believe it was, who was talking about, I want to play on an Olympic team with Caitlin Clark. Like, these two know how great they are. They know the momentum that comes in with both of them. And you have to think, both of them have had so many eyes on them and so much pressure on them. So I hope for both of them, they just come out and have fun together because they've both done a terrific job so far.
I think we're going to have the opportunity to see that both Caitlin and Angel respect each other. They respect each other's games. And I think that in the All-Star game tonight, I think that they're going to take the opportunity to make each other look good. Whether it be the two-man game and Caitlin drops a dime to Angel, or Angel gets a rebound and kicks out for Caitlin for the shot, or getting out in transition. I think that these two players are going to get to shine amongst a lot of other All-Stars, but they're going to highlight each other. And then what I'm looking forward to, the celebration. When something good happens, I think both of those two are going to bring it.
That's what I was just sitting here thinking about. And it's probably for all of the All-Stars because all these women are so talented. But just because we're talking about Caitlin and Angel specifically, who you might see as a competitor, but when you get on the same team, you're like, oh, I like having you next to me. I could see Caitlyn and Angel
wait.
being like,
I
I
can't
love
either.
having you
Wait.
on my team because you're just as competitive as I am. You're just as much of a dog as I am. And you want somebody like-minded right beside you. So I think it's going to be a really fun opportunity.
We have a chance to see that spice mixed together, but now it's time to take a look at what fans are searching for, presented by Google. Searches for the WNBA three-point contest spiked 350% in the U.S. over the past week. Hey, last night, Allisha Gray came home with a lot of money, okay, but she showed out, and gold medal Allisha really is just somebody who I've just loved to see shine in the most random moments.
I think that
truly.
Allisha Gray came to Phoenix to make a statement. It started
some
with
money.
the skills challenge and then carried over to the three-point shooting. Look, Allisha Gray is like a caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. We've watched that because I mean, for her 8 seasons in the league, she's averaged 13 points a game, but not many people knew about Allisha Gray. Yeah. And now she's like busted through the door and said, I'm here.
Look, she said, when I asked her who was Allisha Gray, she said, I'm laid back and I'm chill. But what do you think about Allisha Gray?
I think that her demeanor, it's so funny because I don't know if there's a singular player that the entire league would be happier for than Allisha Gray. Yeah. She is the salt of the earth. She's so humble. She's so genuine. And she's so herself. I feel like Allisha Gray represents the league because of her persistence. She keeps her head down. She always does the right work. But you know the W is all about being yourself.
Right.
And that can look flashy. And we can see the tunnel fits. And we can see all that. Allisha Gray represents being herself by not feeding into any of that. She is authentically herself. She doesn't let anyone change her. And even through good and bad times, she keeps that same demeanor. So I think the consistency of who she is, we saw that. And then the dominance that she can have on the court, we saw that last night
The thing
too.
that I love about Allisha Gray, I can translate what she says with that southern accent.
Country. I don't even.
Country.
You know what's funny? I'm from the South too,
Yeah.
Carolyn.
Same,
but it's a
but-
different South. Dre and I are.
See, we didn't succumb to having to speak like you. We speak our southern. We keep our southern drawl.
It's the authenticity,
Authenticity.
for me.
Honestly,
She
that's
said
so
it.
endearing.
She said in the interview, she said, I was just gone for real.
I was
Okay,
just going
so-
for it. I didn't know I was going to do
That's what
this.
I'm talking about.
Say, Carolyn, what did she
I
just say?
translated that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for being our personal translator. But runner-up in the three-point contest was Jonquel Jones. She was the favorite going into this. Her
One
and
bucket
Stephanie-
from tying it up. One. That
Listen.
money ball at the end.
And I know I saw the from her. Look
Yeah.
at the disappointment. But she's shooting 40% from three-point range this season, and she leads the Liberty in rebounding and shooting. So who on Team USA, besides A'ja Wilson, of course, can give her the biggest challenge?
It's going to have to be Brianna Stewart, her Liberty teammate, because, I mean, JJ showed that she can shoot it from the outside. But the thing I love about JJ this season is she's getting it done inside as well. That's why New York's sitting at the top of the league. So it's going to have to be a Brianna Stewart that's going to have to check her, or it's going to have to be like an Alyssa Thomas, because BG and A'ja Wilson, they got to concentrate on the inside game.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. Jonquel Jones is such a tough matchup. Her skill set, she can shoot the three, she can put the ball on the floor, she can play back to the basket, and she's got deep range. So you could see Jonquel Jones come down, and she probably is going to have a little bit of a chip on her shoulder from not winning the three-point contest. So I expect Jonquel Jones to come out with some energy.
Jonquel is stacking the chips at this point, but one thing you said that stuck with me is the skillfulness of these players. Carolyn, I know you have a strong opinion about the skills contest.
Okay. If we could go the skills contest, I think it is a skills contest. So you got to pass, you got to dribble, and you have to make baskets, not just shoot. Everybody can shoot. So I think that if you miss, you either have to have time taken off or you get credit if you make the shots. That's the skill. It's not shooting the basketball. We've seen everybody can shoot it. Not everybody can make it.
If I'm on skills, I'm just throwing up the ball. I'm just throwing it up.
Three of them,
Just three
all
of them.
at
All you
once.
get is three.
All at once. I didn't even think about that.
See, age comes with wisdom.
Comes with wisdom. But I had the chance to catch up with some WNBA All Stars and USA basketball players yesterday, so check it out right here. Ready to
Awesome.
to spit on the mic.
What we got? Ask me some hard hitters.
How do you maintain that love and respect for something that doesn't always love and respect you back?
Ooh, that's a great question. Understanding what it is that you want. You know, sometimes it's hard. It's a grind every single day. But when you really believe in yourself and you know that understanding what you're capable of, you'll put in the work every day and you'll continue to do it and expect the results.
Well, I always tell you how proud I am of you, Ray.
Thank you.
What are you most proud of you for?
Probably just being able to mentally give myself some grace. I think anybody could have folded in my moments. Obviously, I have a lot of pressure on me from the outside, and I think just being able to stay level-headed through everything and just being able to have a great team around me has really helped me. So I'm so blessed to be able to be in Chicago and have the environment that I have around me and my people around me.
What message do you have for the audience, too?
Yeah, I'll start there. The message I have for the audience is, one, just like continue to lift the people up without tearing other people down. Like I feel like sometimes we lift one person up, but we have to take down 3 people at the same time to do it. Like this league is full of talent. This league has so much energy. Like there's just such greatness when you look at this league. It's one of the hardest leagues in the world, right? 144 spots. Like make sure everyone's lifted up. This is a hard league. And then for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm just doing me. Like I'm just doing me. I try not to put any extra pressure on myself because I know that kind of just comes with the territory of being in this league. But I always want my game to speak dominance. Like that's the biggest thing for me is making sure people know that when I step on that court, like I mean business. And then we're off the court, like hey.
What about Atlanta is such a great fit, and how have you adjusted your game over the years to fit?
I think Atlanta just allows me to be the player that I want to be. They allow me to be free. They don't put like any change or anything on me. They just like here, like go do your thing, go be a bucket, be the person you are. So I think that's the biggest thing about being in Atlanta.
I know a lot of times with mothers, they like to talk to their kids about the goals for themselves. Has Amaya communicated to you what she wants out of your career and your life?
She wants me to help her meet Taylor Swift. So she's like, you need to get to it. You need to work harder so I can meet Taylor Swift.
You've done a lot of fine tuning and focus on basketball. Where else has your focus been in life lately?
Lately I think I've been, thinking about the future of, what I want to do when, the ball stops bouncing. So I've been thinking about that a lot.
Crazy how fast
I know.
It's like, I gotta at least gotta plant the seed.
It's been moving faster every year. But like this past off season, I did a little coaching. Got to see the behind the scenes of that, and I've also did the marketing stuff with the league, and just seeing what it takes to run the league. I just picking people's brains, talking to everybody, and just seeing different avenues that I can take with basketball. And basketball has led me this far, and it's been great. And I'm just excited to see where it takes me.
And knowing that you went from a top knot to a braid, what's the vibe? What's the vibe, Ellie? Oh, all of that. And leave the fans with one little lasting word. I know that's right.
Ellie is the most.
Ellie's my bestie, in case you didn't know.
If I could just channel a little bit of Ellie's like energy and confidence, I would be. Y'all can tell me anything.
Oh, you want to be in the stands doing stands with Ellie?
No, the wardrobe and the purse. She came in with the silver purse yesterday.
Did y'all see when the mascots were doing the dunking and she was just laying on the stands?
She's
Ellie
pretty.
didn't want no-
She doesn't
she
have
didn't
to do
want
that.
that.
She's just like, I'm here for the girls and the girls only, and I'm not doing anything else.
Yes, literally.
Now tonight we have some duos we have to take a closer look at because WNBA, USA, some spice. First we have Alyssa Thomas with Team USA versus DeWanna Bonner, WNBA. Not only are they teammates outside of tonight's All-Star game, they're also engaged. I love that. So how do you expect that matchup to play out on court? How would you like playing against your fiance?
Well, they know each other the best, and they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, right?
Yes.
So, Alyssa Thomas likes to slice and dice and kind of bully her way through the lane, getting the and one. And I'm sure DeWanna Bonner doesn't want any part of that because DB likes to stay out on the perimeter, and she likes to shoot that long-distance three. And listen, she played here in Phoenix, had a great career here, so I'm sure the X factor is going to be behind DB when it comes to that duo.
I was thinking that same thing. DB has a little bit of an advantage because I think everyone in Phoenix loves DB.
absolutely.
The career that she had, the way that she played the game, just the way she plays the game in general. I expect DB defensively to be like a DB, a defensive back, and read some of Alyssa Thomas's passes. You see that? Because think about it. How connected are they? DB knows exactly where AT wants to go with the ball. That's why when they're on the same team, those backdoor cuts and all that happens between them. Now I see DB trying to read some of those opportunities to probably get a steal, then go up and pull up for a transition.
I wonder what's going to happen if DB has the opportunity to block Alissa's shot.
Ooh.
Oh.
You have to go home. You have to go home.
Or AT has the opportunity to like back Alyssa down, like back to the basket. AT has the opportunity to back DB down, like just back to the basket, kind of bully her.
Get your weight up. Get your
Bully
weight
DB.
Then they'll talk about it over dinner after, I'm sure. But two people we have already talked about, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Everybody's excited to see them on the same team. What do you think their chemistry is going to be like, and what are you most excited about with the potential of their chemistry?
I think their chemistry is going to be great. I think, like CP said, that they respect each other, and I think there really isn't anyone that knows what Caitlin has experienced except Angel Reese, and vice versa. The only person that has a slight idea of what Angel's gone through is Caitlin, because of the degree of attention that both of them have, the degree of the eyes on them that both of them have. So they're kind of on their own level, and I see them being connected because of that.
You know what I'm hoping? Is that it unites. You talked about the unity.
This is our unity shirt.
The unity shirt, because it seems to be, especially on social media, it's Caitlin Clark fans against Angel Reese and Angel Reese fans against Caitlin Clark. Well, they all got to come together today. That's the beautiful thing about sport. And I think that seeing them on the same team is going to help that a little bit. At least I hope it does.
Yeah.
I think it will. But this time we have two Cheryls. But Cheryl Miller is Team USA, Team WNBA's coach, and Cheryl Reeve, Team USA. First of all, can we just speak to how important it is to have Cheryl Miller back?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's just a beautiful testament to her impact to the game, and I know there are a lot of new fans out there that might not know the impact of Cheryl Miller. Can we just caveat this a little bit? Just give her flowers.
Go ahead,
I mean, that's the GOAT, and I think that because she was a 6'2" player that could also play like a guard. And what she did at USC and what she did in the Olympics and what she did when she came to the WNBA, like Cheryl Miller was all of that. And so I'm watching a press conference, Cheryl talked about how now it's not about her legacy, but paying it forward. And I mean, that's where she just wants to come from a position of service with this opportunity that she has tonight.
And just think about the accolades of both of the Cheryls that are here, the championships that Cheryl Reeve has won, and the dominant dynasties that she has coached that I know I grew up watching, and I loved watching those Minnesota Lynx teams. Even the way she's turned the season around from last year to this year is a special testament to coaching with the new pieces that they have. And then speaking of Cheryl Miller, I mean, multi-time champion, multi-time Naismith Award winner, multi-time player of the year, a gold medalist, like her accomplishments. There are people that Cheryl Miller is their GOAT. They grew up watching Cheryl Miller play, and the way she played and the way she commanded the fans that showed up to her games, like the energy and the swag and the dominance that now we see from multiple players in our game. A lot of that started with players like Cheryl Miller. She's a legend that has paved the way for the game that we see today.
And I think the way that she played, and with the players and personalities she plays with, she knows how to get the best out of these. I'm telling you, I cannot wait till tonight.
And she's Phoenix's first head coach, and so it's just a full all-around circle for her, and I love that. But lastly, we have Arike Ogunbowale, who actually reigned supreme as the All-Star MVP last time Team WNBA played Team USA. We'll give her a challenge. What will stop her from winning again?
Well, I think that Jackie Young being on Team USA, if there's anybody that knows Arike Ogunbowale, it is Jackie Young. They play together at Notre Dame. I've watched them play against each other in the WNBA. They know which each other's likes and dislikes are and how to play each other. And I've talked to both of them, and they have both said separately, Arike says Jackie makes her better. Jackie says Arike makes her better. So that's going to be a fun duo to watch.
That is such a fun matchup within the game. I hope when they're guarding each other, they're both smiling. Like when they're going against each other, because it's just like, this is an opportunity that's like, oh, like you make me so much better. Someone that could also try to give Arike trouble, not necessarily defensively, but as far as just matching shot for shot. Like Arike hits a big shot, you know who's going to come down and try to hit another big shot? Kahleah Copper. Because Kahleah Copper has hit some big time, tough, high degree of difficulty shots. So I see Kahleah Copper. And yes, Kahleah Copper tries to match it offensively, and then Jackie Young's going to try and get in her defensively.
Oh, matching energies. I got a chance to ask them what their walkout song would be, because what energy are we bringing this weekend? Let's get it. So on your WNBA All-Star playlist, I just need one song for the weekend.
Bow, 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 bow. Shoulder, shit, bow, bow.
Big Mama by Lotto.
Period. Probably some Lotto. I love Big Lotto.
You love Lotto?
I do.
You the Georgia Indian.
I love Lotto.
We're gonna go with Yeah Glow. Yeah Glow.
Glow.
I would say Ballin' by DJ Mustard.
Period.
I'm gonna have to say, Not Like Us.
Hold it in. A walkout song for Caitlin Clark.
Intro by Meek Mill.
Period. Drop song.
So good. Oh my gosh.
Y'all really dropped it in. She almost broke our mic flex. Like, what were we gonna do today?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Not
What's your walkout song?
My walkout song? It's got to be something Atlanta. I've got to go with, Bring 'Em Out by T.I.
Oh, that's
Easy
a
money.
classic.
Easy.
Bring 'em out.
Mine's Lizzo. It's about damn time.
Oh,
Hey.
okay, Lizzo.
Okay. This is too
What's
much
yours?
information. Every time before a game, I would always listen to Ether by Nas. I know that's so aggressive.
Oh, wow.
But
Get
like,
that-
I need to come
Okay.
out like, just,
Okay.
we're
Okay.
doing it. We're doing all the things. But anyway, this isn't about me right now because I don't play basketball. So, hey, we have to know from the basketball experts, the one who actually played, who's winning tonight?
Go ahead, Miss Wisdom.
Okay, I'm going with the All Stars. The All Stars won last time, and again, it goes back to the three-point shooting because I think Team USA, they're working on things, and so you may sacrifice a win to see how your get actions go or what you're running in transition. Everybody, they haven't had a lot of practice time together. Now I know the All Stars haven't, but they're on a mission. We already talked about it. They have something to prove, and I think they want to put on a show here in Phoenix.
I'm not picking against Team USA. I will not. I just simply cannot do it. The Team USA, they remember losing back in 2021. Yes, they are going to work on things, but I think this is a little revenge tour for Team USA, and they end up getting the win. And I do think it's going to be close. I think we're going to have a good game.
You know, I guess I'm left to be the tiebreaker because this is a panel of three.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I kind of think that because Team
What's your gut say?
WNBA is going to play a little freer and just fun, that USA basketball is going to come out and get it.
Atta baby, atta baby. There we go. Good.
Let's thumb it down for MVP.
Ooh. MVP.
Come on, Dre.
I can't pick.
You have to
I can't
pick.
You have to
You
pick.
have to pick.
Oh,
You
Asia
cannot.
Wilson.
Asia Wilson? Oh, I'm torn between two, Arike Gumbawale or JJ, because I think a lot of the defense is going to focus on Caitlin, and that's going to allow them to set up those scores. Yeah.
You know what would be amazing?
What?
If Caitlin got 20 assists.
She could.
That would be fire. And because it's an all-star game and she's getting attention and she's firing and she's playing with all-stars.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It might happen. It's going to be high scoring anyway. I mean,
Yeah, you hit Arike, you hit JJ. Kayla McBride is an option.
Yes.
I mean, she's got a lot of.
You
she
know
could
what's
add them
funny?
up.
Like when they vote for the All-Star MVP, we typically do the easy way out with the points and stuff. I'm like, I wonder if she can set a record for the assists.
And then
oh,
win it.
really,
easy.
run it up.
Yeah, it
Then
can
maybe
happen.
she would get MVP.
That would be really exciting, but I have USA basketball winning because I sided with you, Dre. So
Yeah, I was just saying for
think that,
Karen. She
talked
because
you
I
into
sided
that,
with
Ari.
you,
Yeah.
I picked Trey.
So who's your
I have-
MVP?
Let's go. Let's spice it up a little bit. Let's go, Ka.
Okay.
Let's go, Ka.
Most 30-point games this season, I get
most
it?
30-point games. She's really shifty, really crafty, and really flashy, made for an all-star game, and she just so happens to be on Team USA this time. So,
Don't sleep on Sabrina.
period. I don't think, she
It
shows
could
up and
happen.
makes, this is what Sabrina loves. She loves the
She does.
She does.
Also, do we think DT is going to show out? Because this is.
I know this. Yeah.
DT and BG, this is their court and COD. But for DT, the history and the practice court is named
It
after
is,
her.
right? It is, Dre. But
Yeah.
I honestly see that the older ones like to kick back and be like,
You know
no,
what?
y'all
You're
young
right.
ones got it. Your spring chickens got it. So let's do that. But last year, Jewel Lloyd scored 31 points, a WNBA All-Star game record. Let's make a specific prediction for a specific player. Let's see.
Caitlin Clark, 20 assists.
I think Arike is going for 35.
Ooh, two records.
BG's gonna regress time and hit us with 2 dunks.
Oh.
It's imaginative, but
Speak it into the atmosphere.
I love that.
I just want a dunk. I just want a dunk. We were blessed
Asia can
with-
dunk too.
yes, you can.
Asia can dunk.
Asia's gonna get her first All-Star dunk.
Can JJ dunk?
I'm sure she can. She's
I feel like she
Yeah.
could dunk. I
We
feel
could
like
get
she
a
could dunk.
surprise.
Like, why not? Why not?
I know. I'm trying to think who else could dunk the ball.
Honestly, make a cheerleading pyramid and have just
Somebody just climb.
Now
and-
I'm off
Now
the
you-
rails.
the
Now
the
I'm-
All Stars can do that.
now I
Not
need
Team
to-
USA. We can't risk.
I'm gonna
can't
make
risk
a
injury.
I'm gonna make a poster. Give us a dunk
Yes.
We should be
and hold it up.
Just one.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We need
Well,
it.
I can't
We need
wait
it.
to see if we have dunks coming out this All-Star game. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. But we got a game to watch, right? We got an All-Star game to watch. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching WNBA Hoop Streams, presented by Google.